It's official. James Gunn has been fired, and DCU is rebooting. Okay, actually, I'm kidding. That's not exactly what happened. But today we have to discuss what's going to happen if that is the news. Hello, I'm Adidayo, and this is Streamdorm. And today I was just thinking that what's going to happen if we wake up and the news is that James Gunn has been fired and we have a new owner for Warner Brothers, or we have a new owner for DC. So right here I have a few list of things that I believe is the best option for whoever is going to be the new owners. Now, I'm not certain they are going to take any of my advice, but it's just a suggestion I'm throwing out there. And if you do agree, you can leave that in the comment section below. And if you disagree, you can also leave that in the comment section below. But please remember to be respectful. Now, with no further ado, let me just go right to it. Whoever is going to take over DC, I would believe, or I would hope that they do not reboot the DCU. Now, you can be saying, I'm either siding for this, or I'm trying to say this, whatever. I genuinely don't care. That's your own choice. But for me, I believe the new owner of Warner Brothers DC, or would you know DC Studios, or which studios each one I would expect from them is that they should at least morph the DCU. And by morph, I mean you can take what is already existing. This is use your own ideas. To do it a bit poorly. Now, people will argue on the internet that the reason why they want the Snyderverse to come back is because they want the Man of Steel 2. That's fine. I would not argue you wanting a franchise to continue. But I do believe the only thing people love from the DCU is Henry Cavill playing Superman. And when there's a new Superman actor, if they rebooted the DCU and they didn't announce that David Cornsworth is going to be the new Superman, I believe nobody's going to be angry. At least the people that are going to be angry is just going to be low. So what I do expect from whoever the new owner is, you can take whatsoever idea you have and just work with what is already existing, work with the characters, work with the actors that are already existing. You can even take characters and actors from the DCU. You can go as far as go to the CW shows and Netflix shows and take those actors that have played those characters and morph them into your own DCU. It should be the same DCU, but do not reboot the DCU. I believe that is going to be bad for business. Warner Brothers is in a particular stage where they are planning to sell, and for the DC fans, they are in a place where they are looking for excuse to fight each other, to argue my universe is better than your own universe. This is this corrector, or this creator plan is better, and every single day the DC fans decide. I believe that whatever you're planning to sell is not going to sell. It's just a bad thing. So whether it's Paramount, whether it's Netflix, the best thing I would say for you is do not cancel the DCU. Just morph it to whatever you plan to morph it to. Now, another point I do have is stop niche product. Now, I get it. What we are trying to do now is, well, especially James Gunn, it's one of the problems I have with him. I've said this. He feels that he is the only fan, and he's trying to do this. Um, how would I say it? It's like I'll get nerds are always doing what nerds always do, but it's doing this thing where it's trying to appeal to this subsection of people, and it's forgetting that at the end of the day it's all a business for whosoever owns it. And when you're trying to go to niche products, niche comics that people do not know of, I don't think that is a great idea. So what I would advise for whosoever is going to take over DC or the DCU, I would advise that they should stop with this niche product kind of thing, and let's start going on for things that people know, things that people are familiar with. You can start with the 2010s, the even last year, just anything. But all those you're going to get this character that nobody know of. You're going to turn it. Now I understand it's good thing, and I would also say that yeah, it's great that we are getting familiar with more underused, underdeveloped characters. But I would also say that at the same time, you are just pleasing to a subcategory of people, and at the end of the day we are trying to sell tickets and we are trying to get viewerships. I believe you should just stop with the niche product, because that that's only appealing to a subsection of people. Now, before we go further, I would like to say that this video is brought to you by Walmart's superstores. They produce wine, and right now they are currently looking for sales representative. So I would say that if you are someone, you live in Abuja, Nigeria, and you need a particular job, whether you are familiar with winery, you are familiar with what these drinks mean, what the value of the drinks is, and you can also sell, because you need to have the knowledge to be able to work in this particular company. So contact Waymark liquor store by going to by sending your CV to their email, which is elite hosting international at gmail.com. So send your CV there to apply for the particular job, and and if you are selected, they will call you. So thank you very much for sponsoring this video. So let's move on. The new leader or the new CEO of DC Studios, one thing I would want from them is to produce more underground and produce more content from the underground, underused or underground characters. Now I understand that feels different, and it feels like an opposite of what I was saying earlier, but it's not the same thing. Like, let's say for instance, this Wonder Woman is a very popular character, and up to now we can't count any Wonder Woman animation show. We have Zatanna, we have other characters like that. We have Dr. Face, we have Spectre. So there are characters that exist that are popular between DC fans and even casual viewers. And up to now, we are not seeing um, those characters used in the media. So I would expect whoever is going to take over DC Studios should produce characters, products from popular characters that are underused. I would also want them to try to do something with milestone characters. Now, milestone characters are, they are not owned by DC, but DC have the license for publishing. They also have the license to create movies and animation with them. And ever since they own the milestone licensing, they are not doing anything with it. So it's either DC or whoever is going to take over to start using milestone characters more, or I would call for milestone to threaten to cancel whatever dealership they have with DC. Whether it's they are going to pay them money, just find it and cancel you and take your product to Amazon, or take it to Disney, or take it to I would even say Amazon is the best way you can still take your car, because Amazons are using they are doing more with comic books that are not popular like that, but they are doing something well. Or take it to Netflix, because if not, a lot of people are not going to a lot of people are not buying your product, and the other medias are the best way to buy your product and get your product used. I don't think a lot of people know who Icon is. A lot of people know who Static is, but not a lot of people know who Icon is, and they're like Milestone, Superman. So I would say that threatening to get your product away from DC and Warner Brothers, or DC and Warner Brothers, or whoever is going to be the new owner, or whoever is going to lead DC Studios, should find a way to use milestone characters more. James Gunn has promised they are trying to get to the legal hopes to be able to include milestone characters. If um it doesn't do it before he gets fired, if he ever gets fired, I believe it is time for the new owners to start using milestone properly. Now the last thing I would want is produce actual DC games. Now I don't mean it in a sense that I'm trying to sound insulting, but one thing I would credit James Gunn for is that is trying to create a environment for or a environment for DC where more characters that are niche, that's what I identify niche characters, but more characters are being seen, they are getting the spotlight they deserve. Right now, DC, over since when they started, more of the games they are getting is Batman adjacent games. So I believe it's just time they start using more characters that are not Batman adjacent. So whoever is going to lead DC Studios, it's best time they start actually producing DC games that are actual DC games. We want Superman games, we want Wonder Woman games, bring back so those Wonder Woman games that you've cancelled, Constantine games that you've cancelled. Doesn't necessarily have to be part of DCU. Just make sure that DC IP is being used. Now, this is not my company. This is not my country. This is not something like I'm just saying my thing. So whether or not you use it, it's left to you. It's just my own advice. So uh, that's basically all I have for me to say to you. So I would like to know you guys' thoughts. Put down in the comment section below. Check out streamdorm.com so for our news on our website. Sign up to our newsletter for